that has asked for a bond 4 times, now 5, still being denied. Still being denied. But we have a president, our former president, and 19 colleagues who are on the street fighting their cases from the street. Who cares? We got to kill. We, as a black race, as a black community, we have to kill. We got to start caring. We got to start protecting each other. We got to start fighting the system with each other. Because if we don't, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. We had a City of Atlanta police team to go inside of a club on false pretenses, remove everything out of the club, alcohol-wise, with no shame whatsoever. But it was officers that was actually on the team that really didn't want to be there, and they said it. Some of them even said, y'all know this wrong to do. Who cares? We listening to an officer, one of the head officers, say he seen the right paperwork, he seen the right things that they need to see, but he was still going to conduct what he came to do. Who cares? You know, and you bashed a club, you bashed this business with false pretenses.
He defending Kente right now in Club Liqueur because Club Liqueur liquor license got taken. Wow. Yo went political, defended Woody. Then he spent it defending Kente. Wow. Oh, Trump. Oh, he went Woody, Trump, Kente. Whoa. God, leave my man. Oh, he using this platform real good. Salute to Holmes, though. Okay, you a real hustler, cuz. Yeah, hustlers see hustlers. Yeah, y'all thought I wasn't? Yeah, I'm clean with my hustle, though. I sell straight product. I see what they doing. They selling that flim flam. Yeah, holla at me. I got that fish scale. These boys light. Let's get back to it, though.
Let's make it make sense.
Yeah, do that.
Let's make it make sense.
Please.
You arrested people under false pretenses.
Who they arrest? Oh, who they arrested at the club, y'all? Uh-oh. They arrested some people at the club? They ready to charge somebody with tax evasion? Illegal liquor sales leads to what? Ooh.
Just to make it look good. That's defamation of character. For what? What was the purpose? Are you ever gonna find out what was the real purpose? For them to go into Liqueur Bistro and bar?
Yo ran a commercial. Yo dirty.
Let's make it.
He ain't had to say that bistro part. Yo crazy. Hey yo, remind me of that word later on. I like that word. That's a funny word. Hey yo, meet me at the bistro.
Makes sense. We are seeing things right now that we have never seen in our lives being done.
He had to laugh himself.
And it's only being done to particular people.
Oh.
Who cares?
What?
Who cares? You know, we have city officials.
Yo, he really did it 10 minutes later. Who remember me saying, if he do this every 10 minutes, that who cares thing, this thing is scripted. He really, it's 10 minutes later, y'all. You don't believe me? Find the video and watch it yourself. I ain't lying. I think that man on it every 10 minutes say the who cares thing, which is your original foundation of your plot to talking right now. This is scripted, y'all. This is dirty. He doing this, y'all.
Who are being targeted because they stand up for the Southside of Atlanta. Really? Really? Tell us why. The Southside is no better than any other side of Atlanta. Let's make it make sense. We got people on the south side of Atlanta that owns their own businesses, do their own things, don't get into no one's actions or reactions or charges or nothing.
What?
That's being targeted because of where their locations are. Let's make it make sense. But I can go on the west side, walk in a club, walk in a bar, walk in any business over there, and don't see no harassment. I can go to Buckhead.
Oh, man.
I can go to Lithonia. I can go to Snellville. I can go to a lot of places around this city. And don't see these people get harassed nowhere near the people do on the south side. Businesses and all. Let's make it make sense. You know, we don't have a political leadership on the south side. We have one person that represents the south side of Atlanta on a political scale. And I'd be damned if he don't catch hell at his office too. We have one person. Mr. Antonio Lewis is the only representative.
There you go. There you go. He just man. So he trying to get into local politics, grassroots politics. That's connected to all of the things I was talking about before. Thank you. Hey, yo, give me the background on who's that dude right there. Look, bro, I told you, just let him talk, y'all.
We have one person that represents the south side of Atlanta.
Who's that, a councilman? Who's that? A alderman? Who that?
On a political scale. And I'd be damned if he don't catch hell at his office too.
Oh, yeah? How you know?
We have one person. Mr. Antonio Lewis is the only representative for the south side of Atlanta. And I'd be damned if he don't get tortured too.
He get tortured? That's funny you use that word. What do you use that word? All the way back in 2015.
So we got to support him, people. People of the south side. We have to support him. We got to stand up and we got to support him.
So he just told us to vote for Trump. And now we got to vote for who's this dude?
Mr. Lewis needs our support.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Thanks.
He needs our support because believe me, they trying to get him out of there. They're trying to get him out of the political game. And we talking about gangs. We talking about trying to get control of gangs.
Talking about practice? Practice. Practice. We talking about practice.
It's not the gangs that they looking at in the street we need to be trying to get control of because there aren't none. There are no gangs in the streets of Atlanta. The gangs are in our law enforcement. It's in our judicial system, period, and a whole. Let's bust up those gangs and see how far this city go. Let's go get this real organized crime and prosecute it. Instead of everybody making an excuse as to why and why not. It's not organized.
Heard it all before. And you was your friend.
Criminal activity. It's called white collar crime now when it get to that level. But it's still a crime. It's still a crime. The people who are under these people are puppets.
Heard it up. Like, come on, Unc.
They're puppets. As our honorable Yul Glanville said to one of the defense attorneys.
What? Yo said honorable.
So, who cares? It's gonna
Yo said that who cares again?
Go back to who cares. The only time you see concern in the political world is when it's your ass on the stopping block. When it's your ass they trying to come and get. Then you start feeling like you being treated unfair. No, you getting what you supposed to get like you saying everybody else do. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen to all this Fulton County corruption shit. This city of Atlanta corruption. Let's see what's gonna happen when all that hit the fan. Let's see who they are going to point the blame on then. Can't wait. Can't wait to see it. So, when all said and done, I sympathize with this young man. I sympathize with him because he put himself in a position that the people who are prosecuting him has no clue of how it is. This young man is fighting for his life like my sons and my grandsons and the rest of these young men in this RICO case is fighting for their lives. He's just on the other side. He's experiencing what the young men who they are trying to prosecute is experiencing. How people can act like they down with you, and then when you can't show and tell, they throw your ass under the bus. They throw you under the bus. So he hasn't got a clue. He hasn't got a clue. You know, we listen to it. You know, we can listen to his statements. We can listen to his interrogations. You know, even in his phone calls, this kid is saying the same thing. He's saying the same thing. When is someone going to hear that? Why are we still going through this? Why? Why is this kid still being questioned? Why? It can't get no better. You can't get butter from a damn duck. So why keep questioning him? He don't have nothing to tell you. Anything he done already said, he said it years ago. He didn't just say it now. He been saying it.
What the?
So what's the purpose? Taxpayers are losing millions of dollars, thousands of dollars because of nothing. When the taxpayers gonna start talking? When the taxpayers gonna start putting their complaints in?
The tax?
When? No, when? When somebody start caring. Right now, who cares? And it's being shown to us. It's being shown to us. You can't go around it. You can't go around it. You know, we're gonna find out some more. As long as this case go, we are going to find out more and more of how critical, crucially fucked up our Fulton County government is. We're going to find it out. I would be embarrassed enough to want it to stop if I was a Fulton County employee. Because like I said, you don't know who next. You don't know who next. They still got indictments out there open, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. And I'm going to show you in a minute. They got other indictments out there. They got other RICO acts that's coming.
Who told you, huh?
So you better get your head on the swivel, because it could be your next.
Nigga, if they told you who was next, yo, please tell me, bro. So I could get out the way, bro. Don't do that. Please tell me, bro, if they said me. Please, bro.
It could be. You know, we have a lot of open book. You know, we need to go and get on the internet and go to our court system. It's open book. Go on there. Go on there and see what RICOs they got coming. Go on there and see. So far, it's 11. They got 11 more RICOs that they're trying to activate.
Where you getting this from? Wait, what system he tapped into?
Wonder who that can be.
Me too.
I wonder who that can be for. You might not be so lucky. You might not be able to afford good attorneys. You might not be able to afford someone who has your best interests at heart. You might not have a public defender at the public defender office that actually wants to stand up for what's right. Miss D. Williams, I really appreciate her. I really appreciate Miss Williams and Mr. Lamar. I really appreciate them because they are standing. They standing strong. They deserve a lot of praise. A lot of praise. All of the attorneys deserves a lot of praise, but those are special. They are special. I hope that they wound up in one of these attorneys' law firm after this case. Anymore. They deserve it. They deserve it. No, and it's sad. It's sad that these, you have to understand that people who have kids, they are looking at this. People who have kids, they're looking at this. They're really looking at the fact that, it's a lot of injustice going on right here. But what I want them to look at is, I want them to have this mentality. What if it was one of mine? What if it was someone dear to me? Would I be able to sit back like this? May the 9th, 2025 would be 3 years for this bullshit.
Don't ask me, y'all.
But you put a 2-week indictment on a person. 2 weeks.
What?
I can't get past the fact of what grand jury could you have went before to present this bogus ass case to that actually let you convince them to sign an indictment. I can't understand that. If it's that easy, then we need to do something. I seen a police officer so that they activated a warrant at 9:48 at night to go into a place of business. Really? And after the fact, I heard an officer say, hell, we came because we thought the place was going to be closed. So what, you were going to break in on them? You were going to break into the place? Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. But for a person to show you their legal paperwork, documented, signed, the whole 9 yards, and a person say, I'm still going to do what I came here to do. What's the purpose of having paperwork? What's the purpose? One thing I don't understand is how can you arrest someone and don't tell them and can't tell them what they're being charged with?
Yo, problem with what Jeff is talking about right now is actually corny. It's a dead horse what he's speaking about. This argument is old. So what's his real reason? Leave a comment if you're watching this on the playback. What's his real reason for what he's doing? You understand? Because this argument is played out. Straight up. He's not going past the surface, yo. He fighting for Kente and he didn't defended the public defender's office. He didn't, he running commercials for all types of people right now. So what he really up to? Because he's scratching on the surface. It's all surface level talk. He too old to be talking the same thing that people was talking about when he was young. Seriously, these same arguments. Real rap. Think I'm playing, you Google it.
Atlanta police officer locked up 5 people, handcuffed them, put them in cars, rolled them off to the jail, and couldn't tell them what their charges were until they got them to the jail. Let's make that make sense. Let's make that make sense. I think that's really.
Yo, somebody tell Big Jeff I'm questioning his reason for fighting for liquor to be sold in our community. Yet he out here with these people. So his argument right now is defending liquor being sold in our community. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Personal. And it's breaking the law. Now those are gang members with badges. That's a gang with badges. That's a gang with badges.
Oh my God.
And they're called the APD gang. DA gang. Sheriff Department gang. You know, these are the gangs we need to be fighting. Because they going to win at all mercy.
This rhetoric is old and played out. So he a Black Panther? Or he the bloodline of the civil rights? What's this?
These are the gangs we need to be fighting. Not the gang. The gangs in the street ain't hitting on jack. They named these guys gang members. They put these guys as gang members. When you have investigators sitting in a trial testifying, and when they're being asked, do you consider these guys to be gang members? And they say, not where I come from. I come from Chicago. I come from Illinois. I come from so-and-so. I come from so-and-so. And this ain't how gangs roll where I'm from. And I got gang members in my family. I got gang member friends, the whole 9 yards. And this, I cannot see gang member on none of these people in Atlanta that's calling themselves gang members. So who considering them to be a gang then? They take a 40-hour class and can be acknowledged as expert gang members. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And say it's because of what they wear, tattoos, this, that, and the third, so forth and so on. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, that's not always true, people. That's not always true. That went out back in the 70s. That's not always true. Let's get some, I consider the people who I consider to be gang experts are people who are actually gang members. Those are your experts. Now, get some of them to come in to be classified as experts. Those are your experts. Go to some gang-related prisons and get some gang members and let them show you how to be a gang expert. And let them tell you if they consider all this garbage in Atlanta, calling themselves gangs, to be gang members. That's a true gang member. Which person in Atlanta, Georgia, would they even come close to considering to be a gang member? A legitimate gang member. Not a damn hybrid gang. The hell is a hybrid gang? Don't get a gang a name. It has a name. G-A-N-G. Not hybrid. You have never heard of a hybrid gang. You can't be hybrid. Either you in or you out. You are either in or out. So who cares at the end of the day?
There you go with the who cares again, proving that this must be scripted. That is diabolical that he didn't plan this out. This is weird.
I care. Janita care. People with consciences cares.
Yo, your son was smoking dicks, cuz.
So we got to make a stand. We got to make a stand and show that we care. Not a protest.
Up, there go that rhetoric coming from the. I told y'all, we gotta make a stand to show that we care, man, bro.
We got to make stands to show that we care. Protesting in Atlanta, bullshit.
Wow.
You're not going to be allowed. You can't protest in Atlanta unless you're a certain race.
How we get to that?
Unless you're a certain race, you can't. You won't be able to do a permit in protest in Atlanta. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We got too much going on. When are we going to care? When is someone going to care? I done talked to a lot of people, and they have shown me that they don't give a damn.
His son was smoking
Trust
yicks.
me, they have. So, Janita finally made it home so she can relate. And we gonna do some things coming up that everyone is gonna be welcome to join. And we're not going to protest anything.
What?
We're gonna speak on it. We're gonna speak on it. Like I tell you all, this is a different show.
We ain't gonna protest.
This is a different type of show. Because I ain't scared. I'm not scared to talk to my people. I'm not scared to talk to the people. I don't have a fear to talk to the people because we're going to keep it real.
Hey, yo, is this considered to be a call to action? One's in the chat if this considered to be a call to action. This who cares speech he did right here. Wow. When did he turn into a politician? So your son charged as a gang leader and you turned to a politician. Interesting.
Real is a hated term for people to have to live by. Real. First, you have to be real with yourselves. Until you do that, you're going to always be unbalanced. You'll always be unbalanced. Until you can be able to tell yourself the truth and live with it, you'll always be unbalanced. Then you will believe everything you hear. You will react to everything that comes towards you when some of it is not to be reacted to at all.
Don't react to what?
You know, we have people say real recognize real, then you go out and do some fake shit.
You was just defending Woody though, bro. Yo, you just gave us about half an hour, 40 minutes worth of defending Woody though. So what you talking about right now? And you defending politicians. So I ain't gonna lie, you riding a fine line, bro. You Gucci?
Can't tell. I can't tell. You have to be real. You have to be true to people, even if they're not true to you. Even if they're not true to you. You got to keep your head up. My son, you know, people ask me a lot about.
Your son was smoking man meat.
How's your son holding up? How's your son this, that? My son good.
Because he know how to smoke man meat.
Every day he wake up, he's good. He's great.
Exactly, because y'all removed from poverty. Because y'all chose that route to team up with the others. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Because he was able to live to see another day. So that means he has another shot. He's good. He has me out here.
Oh yeah.
All of those young men have me out here. Everybody in the system has me out here. I'm gonna stand up for us.
Oh my God.
I'm not just speaking on just certain people. I'm speaking on all of us.
Oh man, we got Big Jeff rooting for us now. Yup, he been around the whole time, but all of a sudden now, he got us. He holding us down. They over the Rice Street getting poked up right now. Hell yeah, Stillwell, Zachary, different people getting got with. DK getting put the pressure brakes beat off of him. You feel me? I mean, they getting beat on the street. Unc wasn't there. But he's saying he got y'all. Not just them, y'all. Yeah, them boys got dusted in a couple clubs. Woody got dusted at on a Monday. You feel me? Lil D from Mechanicsville got dusted in one of the clubs. That was probably like a Tuesday or Thursday. So it's safe to say out of the 7 days, you liable to get dusted, but if you YSL, straight up.
All of us. If we get that,
Unc don't be nowhere to be found though. I read all this paperwork. I ain't never heard nobody say, yo, dudes were squabbling. Then Big Jeff pulled up, made dudes get up off. I ain't never heard that. Houses getting hit. Never heard Big Jeff pulled up. Never heard of it. But he talking about he be there, holding the dudes down. He going, I ain't heard about Big Jeff bringing up no case law. I ain't heard about Big Jeff paying for no lawyers. I ain't heard Big Jeff in no appeal court dates and none of that.
more, we might can accomplish some things. And
Is this a call to mobilize people? Is this a call to action? Seriously. With a political foundation, pre-scripted, with a motive. What? What is this he doing?
the last thing I want to talk about before I take off is these bullshit ass podcasters.
For real? You don't want no smoke. I dare you say anything in reference to anything I be doing. I dare you, Unc. Seriously. You working with the feds. Ain't no way you not. Because to be honest, if your ass really grassroots and be walking around with no protection and you about to crack slick, I swear to God, guys will spin your goddamn top. So you must be talking. You must be the feds. Seriously. Because if I catch any type of reference, I swear, I've been feeling like, yo, I need to pop up on y'all. Like, to see just really, like, I feel like doing some following y'all to see if y'all federally connected. Seriously, some real espionage shit, to be honest. I don't even trust y'all because I think y'all is literally the law. But what you got to say about podcasters? Because I'm ready to turn up.
I'm sick of some of y'all clowns.
Yup, go ahead.
And I ain't throwing shade, I'm throwing truth.
All right, go ahead. It better be truthful then. It better be truthful.
What the name of this show is. I'm getting it to you real and raw.
Man, you better tighten up, huh? Better tighten up.
Stop speaking on things just for clout.
Tighten up.
Stop trying to put bad names and bad words and bad issues toward people that you don't even damn know.
Tighten up.
You know, let's talk about something real. I'm gonna give all you podcasters this challenge.
Bro.
This is a challenge. Y'all hear Big Jeff speak.
Bro. Let's talk about niggas who call themselves Big Jeff. Let's just take a moment of silence for all the dudes who call themselves big. Let's just take a time out. You thought about it? All right.
On his city every week. I speak on my city. I speak on things that happens in my city. I speak on people in my city. I speak on the people of my city. Because I have respect.
Yeah. That ain't gangster.
Level for that. Let me see some of y'all speak on people in y'all city for a change. Get the fuck off Atlanta.
You bad.
Get off Atlanta. You know?
Hey, yo, don't you be with the old lady with the gray hair? Ain't she from Queens? Or what about Law and Crime? Are they from Atlanta?
Trapaholics. Real trap shit.
Damn.
words, if you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up.
Nope. We be in your ass.
Shut the fuck up.
That argument was lame.
Let me see you talk about some of the people and some of the issues in your city. I know why you want.
Yo, that argument ignorant. That argument ignorant. So let's really discuss it. First off, this man, a grown-ass 60-year-old, arguing about podcasters, first off. When his son is a part of the most felonious smoke and mirrors campaign that we seen in hip-hop. Seriously, if you was rating top 10, the dudes who did the most clout chasing and the most jumping out the window, Young Thug in the top 10. So let's explain. We already know what it is. Yo purposely used the androgynous zestiness in his favor to claim, to get stardom because he was ugly. Let's really talk about it. Let's talk about the tats on the face that was clownish and only copying a clown that he looked up to that you already admitted he worshipped. He took beatings for Lil Wayne. And now you trying to get some straightening in the black community? You better sit your old ass down, boy. You ain't got no rank to be talking like this. Let me get your mind right. Let's use your son as a bad example that you done produced for us. Stop playing, boy. You can't speak to nobody else kid, nobody else grown up, not no father, no mother, no kid, no daughter, no brother. Who he think he is right now? Tell that boy get his wardrobe right before you start talking to this black community, because we like to look at people that know how to dress. This boy is embarrassing us out here. So who he think he is? Tell him I need him to make a call to me before this boy start talking so we could get his mind right. Because Unc done slipped and bust his goddamn head. He done lost his goddamn mind. He must have been on them marble floors too long. And that motherfucking, that butler just mopped. This boy done lost his mind. Who he think he manipulating with this garbage he's spitting right now? Straight up. But go ahead and keep speaking frivolous talk like you doing, Unc. Your old ass.
I know why a lot of y'all podcasters won't.
Keep talking in a hole, dummy.
I know why you won't. And I'm going to tell you why you won't. Because you know the cats in your city ain't like the cats in this city.
Cat.
They going to spank your ass.
Yeah, the cats in your city is soft. Y'all got on them tenderonis. Thank you. Matter of fact, you are correct. Other cities ain't got smoking mirrors. Y'all just a boule city that's been manipulating the rest of the black population across the United States. And that's how y'all get your motherfucking money. Won't you tell the truth? That's where these dudes in these other cities is really stepping. And y'all just some type of motherfucking playground for the black elite to exploit the rest. Stop playing, bro. Tell the truth. Yeah. So while y'all run these fake plays like Jeezy, telling everybody to go hustle. T.I. telling everybody to go hustle. Trap it out this. Mr. Snowman that. Y'all was manipulating dudes. Then y'all spin back and make a whole culture of people who didn't question being zesty. Now you gonna run the playback and tell dudes that don't mind the snitching? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Dr. Umar 3 times. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Straight up. It's dark skin and trick daddy as you looking up here, embarrassing yourself with that zip-up polo shirt and that motherfucking backwoods hat, and you got some nerve to be trying to kick some game, my nigga? Fuck you talking when you shop at the flea market. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Fuck you think you is. You just stepped into the terror dome today. You just stepped into the terror dome today. Got the wrong one. Somebody get this boy some water. He finished.
Scream their name out there when you talked about them. That's why. These cats from Atlanta ain't gonna come looking for you in Chicago or Illinois or New York or Miami or LA or nowhere else. And y'all know it.
Just admit it, they soft. Because all them people is in Atlanta. Everybody come to Atlanta. Atlanta ain't gonna do nothing. So why you trying to tear it in reverse and flip it and bounce it? Y'all tenderonis. We could talk about y'all. I been said this. I could talk about y'all. Y'all can't come up here. What I say? We could go there. They can't come here. We could talk about them. They can't talk about us. Tell them stay on quiet time and entertain the rest of the black community that's dead serious out here while them boys shucking and jiving and selling their little ass for some new teeth. Yeah, what's up? Your son sold his ass for new teeth. That boy wasn't complaining about none of this when his son was dating Birdman. Tell him I said holla at me. Yeah.
Challenge to y'all. Let me talk about Atlanta.
Nigga, get your son off that men dating app, boy. Ask your son if he slept with Lucian. Boy, stop playing.
And y'all talk about y'all cities. And then maybe we can form some type of union to come together and try to fight together.
Man, fuck all that. You don't even know what to fight
Not
about.
each other, our systems. Let's stop getting at each other, man. Let's get at our systems that's putting
Here you
this
go
shit
with
on
this
us.
black on black shit. Nigga, that shit false. Fuck you mean? Let's stop getting at each other. Your dumb ass talking old rhetoric. We shall overcome ass motherfucking talking points, boy. Get the fuck out of here, boy. Stop playing, boy. First off, you can't kick no knowledge with no goddamn backwoods hat. Backwoods don't even make hats. And why the fuck would you promote cigars? You just defended a liquor license, bitch. So you promoting motherfucking smoking marijuana and liquor? We don't need no more of that. You like goddamn Dr. Dre with the Chronic album and 50 Cent with that corny ass liquor he been promoting. Or Jay-Z with liquor. Or Puff Daddy with liquor. Now you helping Kente sell liquor and you want to come and defend it, nigga. You better stand down, my nigga. My weapon too sharp. Your bitch ass too thin. You ready to get cut like paper, cuz. Getting chopped up like gym stars on crack rocks in 86, cuz. Yeah. Tell this nigga his game plan is cheeky. Yeah. Tell him they ain't fucking with me. Niggas game plans like, don't come around here talking this fake political shit and you done sold out, boy. I'm walking all that shit down. Yeah. Tell him about me.
Let's do that for a change. Let me hear y'all talk about that. Let's call each other. Let's get with each other.
Nigga, you don't want to
call
nobody.
And let's try to put some topics together to talk about to our people in our cities and hope that they join in, man, and let's make a stand.
Nigga, until you tell AJC
this
to
is what
stop
we're dealing
fucking
with.
vilifying the black community, shut the fuck up. Until you stop Ted Turner from stealing all that motherfucking black content, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not beefing with y'all chumps.
I know you don't want no fucking smoke. And don't call niggas no chumps, bitch.
I don't care what you say about Big Jeff.
Cause you's a bitch.
I'm not gonna beef with you, brother. Cause I know I can come to your city and shame you in your city.
You ain't gonna do shit.
By being real.
Your dumb ass will get stepped on.
I know this for a fact.
You'll get stepped on. Your son can't even get booked in certain cities. Your son don't even got a fan base in all cities. Calm down. Calm down. For niggas bring them real stats out. Let's talk about how your son numbers been fudged. And he's a plant. And you been sold out. Let's talk about that, You don't want to talk what's real. You'll clam up if we get in a conversation, boy. Yeah. Yeah. How your son jumping in and out of all them deals at the beginning of his career? Yeah. Why is jacket clean right now? Yeah. You don't want to really talk, You felonious, cuz. So don't talk to these people like you authentic, cuz. I see you. I see you. And ain't nobody hurt right now. But I see you. I see you.
On podcasts to
It's
people that you don't even know. You can't be real in your city.
Yo.
You can't be.
Bro.
Let me see you have some guests pull up at your damn podcast from your city and sit down and kick it and be real.
Bro.
That's my challenge.
Bring
somebody on your show.
Ain't talking
Talk
to me.
about something other than YSL every day. Let me see you do that.
You
Let me see you talk about some of the things that going on in your city that need to be corrected, like I do.
Man, niggas on
That's
your
my
ass,
challenge to the podcasters, because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. If that's what you're looking for, Big Jeff is not gonna give you that satisfaction.
I know you's a bitch.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I know if his team.
Hey, yo, that shit started to get back to that boy. Yeah. It wasn't that long ago I started talking directly to y'all. Who remember? When my whole shit just turned to hold up, let me let them hear me. So I let my girl, yeah. Who he talking to? Who he talking to? I might be crazy though. I might be crazy because I don't know who else talking. So maybe, but I don't think nobody really took a target to him. I feel like ain't too many people really say, yo, you know what? Big Jeff a whole turkey. I just feel like I don't feel like too many people said that. I really don't. I could be bugging right now though. Let me know in the comments if I'm bugging right now.
Team that I'm with, we can't be infiltrated. We can't be infiltrated. And we sure can't be pulled out of our character by people talking. And the reason being is because 58 years ago, somebody talked about me. 58 years ago, somebody talked about me. And that was my mom and my dad when they conceived me. And she found out she was with child.
I ain't gonna lie, Unc. That is not gonna save you from my wrath. On the strength of you came out and tried to do this little, whatever this move is, like at the end of this political rant, you gave me more ammo. I suggest you stand down, cuz. Don't speak about no podcasters. Stay on your little political run. Keep your son getting money from outsiders of the black community. Keep helping being a voice for Kente because he got his hand up your ass, boy. Let me find out you've been sucking Kente off. Straight up, Unc. So be careful before I start really digging, cuz. So let me just throw that out there. Let me catch another time you allude to talking about a podcaster on a sneak disc, cuz. Yeah, I promise. I mean, it's coming for you anyway. Yeah, because you an unindicted co-conspirator anyway. But I've been letting that slide, cuz. Yup. I've been letting your bitch ass slide. But lately, if you notice, I've been coming around to alluding to, is the Williams family able to be held accountable for fuckery they doing to the black community because they done connected to the people that been sitting on the porch since niggas was on plantations. Yeah. And it's weird that you coming out and trying to defend yourself all of a sudden once I start taking that type of route with my content, cuz I see you and ain't no ambulance coming. All you're going to be able to do is use your police friends to try to hinder me from having people hear what I'm saying, because that's all you're going to be able to use. But I know the tactics y'all use. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Long johns, no undies. Yep. Straight on your ass. Yep. Transformer long johns. Yeah. Looking like an old ass bunk bed. Yup. Atari style. Yo, dumb. I don't even know why he went this route, bro. He should have just stayed talking in his lane. So now he letting you know that somebody is getting them saying something about him not being right. Now, I don't know what's being said about y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about y'all. Every time I hear somebody speak about him, is just a vague, he cool peoples, whatever. So, but bro, yeah. Clip this, send it to yo. And this ain't for no clout or none of that, bro. I'm really talking about them talking points he trying to talk to and points he trying to make. I see his bluff, yo. I'm calling his bluff. Boy, you sold out. It's visible. It's visible. Don't try to go back and now you on podcast to speak your mind. You dropped the ball. The quality cheeks. Straight up. So first off, learn something first. You embarrassing us. You washed up, Unc. You riding off of the coattail that your son earned by selling his coattail, his tail feather. Straight up. Your son sold his booty and now you trying to get the clout on the back end? Straight up, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Did you go talk with Birdman and ask him what type of positions he had your son in that was vulnerable? And what you had to do? You traded your son to the music industry like Joe Jackson did Michael Jackson. Know he was being taken advantage of. You ain't care. You just thought about your other kids. As long as we could be good, Jeff could wipe a couple of the guys down. He be all right. He be all right. That's one of my tallest boys. One of the most androgynous. The least he could do. Go twerk for the family. Straight up and now on the back end, you gonna try to act pro-righteous. Your son was wearing bras in videos, boy. Bras, halter tops, kissing men, smoking penis. Like you ought to be ashamed of yourself, cuz. Now you up here kicking signs. It's similar to Hassan Camel. Real rap. Androgynous, then tough, and political. Man, these fighting zesties is crazy. And Atlanta got too many of them. And they got too much money and power to be manipulating all this. And Big Jeff ought to be ashamed of himself for working for these people and trading his son over. It's how you put food on your table. You couldn't keep no job, so you sold your son. That means you sold your daughters. Ain't no better than Joe Jackson. 6'9" mother. Selling their kids to Universal. Or Sony. Or Jive. Or, you know what I mean? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yo think he talking some knowledge up here, y'all. With a sixth grade down south, fresh off the plantation education. Hell yeah, they had just opened schools when that boy went to school. You know that, man, they had them people reading Bibles in school. They ain't want him to do nothing but learn about church. Some people can't read. Yeah, his old ass. Tell him, yeah. Yeah, I'm built for this. Tell his old ass stand down. And tell his father stand down. Niggas see what's going on. Stop running them plays on these people, boy. For your own benefit. Faking like you in jail. Locking up another brother, trading a brother to the system. Locked up another brother, traded him to the system. So you could save more of your family members. What type of game? So y'all traded 2 family members to keep the others? Ugh. What's up with all this co-indicted? Yeah. Unindicted co-conspirators, man. Yeah. Stop playing, boy. So you pulled your son up and told you, let me show you how to do this, boy. You got to manipulate people and use the police in your favor, boy. So you hop on board with them early. Start trading people and keep the people you need. Yeah, y'all ain't peeped the place. Yeah, the expendables get tossed to the law. You ain't peeped it? Okay. Pay attention. Paperwork tell you. Pay attention to who got saved and who didn't. Yeah. Anybody know too much? Let him get clipped. Line him up. Anybody that you can make money with still? Keep him around. Use him. Anybody playing the middle? Get him clipped. Separation. Send him home.
For 9 months, somebody talked about me. The day I slid out into the world, somebody talked about me. From that day to 58 years later, someone has talked about me.
You must have been doing some corny shit.
If God called me home right now, someone is going to talk about me. According to how many days my family allowed me to sit out, someone is going to talk about me. The day that they lay me to rest.
Yo done turned into a pastor at the end. Yo turned into real Malcolm Jeff. Yo turned into Malcolm Jeff. Yo turned into Malcolm Jeff.
Somebody is going to talk about me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now.
Oh.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
Hold up,
somebody's going to talk about me.
Nobody wasn't talking about him, though. Yo, that must have been the locals. That must have been the locals, bro. It had to be the locals. Because to be honest, I hear local reference. Yeah, everybody know Big Jeff. But like, what he talking about, bro? I mean, come on, bro. Like, you saying it on a scale like, yeah, come on, bro. Relax, Unc. Relax.
So how can I let you pull me out of character for talking about me? If you want to make me your strength, go ahead.
What?
If you want to make us your strength, go ahead. If you want to make my family your strength, go ahead.
Hey, yo, did you ever send a shout out to the people that was defending your son and your family? So did you make sure the people that talk about you, did you check to see when they defended you? That's interesting. So I would like to know if these same people, if you check the rest of it, or you just got a clip of when they was talking down on you. Somebody told you about the time they was talking about you. So somebody showed you. You don't want to reference none of the talking points that they was using? You know I'm going to ride harder now, and you can't do nothing. Because you ain't going, what you going to do? You ain't tough. So now I'm going to just drag harder on you. Watch this. I got you. I know, I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. Yup. I hear you loud and clear, cuz. I got you. Watch this.
Please do. Because we are not that weak to entertain bullshit. We don't entertain that. I don't entertain that. I know who I am. I'm content with who I am. I love who I am. Because I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm going to stand for and what I'm not going to stand for. So I'm saying that to say this. This is Big Jeff of YSL Loaded, coming straight.
You piggybacking your son record label with your own? You should be ashamed of yourself. But you need to learn some value respect for yourself. Like, nobody not gonna respect you with that cheap ass zipper up polo shirt, bro, and that backwoods hat. Straight up. So this respect you claiming, you don't even respect yourself enough. I'm gonna be honest. First off, let's get that out the way. So I don't know who you think you is. Your son ain't hot stuff. You ain't produced no winner. You produced a jive turkey that was willing to do whatever to get into the music industry, cuz. He looked up to Lil Wayne, not you. That's bad. That's bad. So please get your communication skills together, cuz, if you're going to jump out here claiming that you responding to somebody for right. Yeah. Yeah. Straight up. Mm-hmm. Man. I don't even know why you stepped up here to embarrass yourself like this. For real, Unc. For real. But you should do better. During a time like this, your family going through trials and tribulations, you want to come up here and talk frivolous to these people? Promote Trump to the people as if you don't understand what his real background is, and he's just a puppet for the real show. So who are you? I question you. I don't want to do it, but somebody got to do it. And you look like you need your feathers ruffled. Yeah, when I say ruffle, I ain't talking potato chips. Yeah, buddy. Look right. I think you need to tell us about, we need to scroll back and not talk so much about now and talk about how we got here and where you was at when your son was dating Birdman. Seriously, that's the real thing. And after you seen Lil Wayne go through the domestic abuse that he was going through, we watched it play out in real time. You let your son go with these men. Yeah, and when I say these men, I mean Birdman and the ghostly men that hide in the saunas naked when you go to, secretly meet up with him at his mansion. These men that he represent, man, that be on the golf course hiding, waiting for young thugs to come down the golf court. And yes, I put an S on the thugs. Young thugs. There's many men that's called young thugs. So let me ask you about your son, and let me ask the people out here what they think about this been going on in our community, where we get these black men to take advantage of these young men because they want opportunities, because they grew up in these trenches, and you get people that misguide them. It's going on in the church and it's going on in the streets, and you got fathers like this that done traded one of their sons so they could feed their daughters. Yep, they done traded their sons so they could feed their daughters. What type of man is that? He couldn't put in hard work with his own hands. He went and traded one of his own blood, his kin, something he produced, he brought in the world because he was so lazy. He kept laying down with women but couldn't feed those kids. So he decided to have another so he could trade it so he could feed them kids. See, I seen this play before. This remind me of the Jackson family. He couldn't get it popping with the first son. He couldn't get it popping with the second, not the third or the fourth. So he had another one, his youngest boy. He believed in him. I'm going to raise him up. Yup, I'm going to get that boy to do whatever he need to do to get us over this hump. We'll never be broke again. If I could just get this son to be the one for the family, he'll be able to do it, and we'll hold him down. And we'll use him and we'll break him down regardless of what he got to do. I don't care if Birdman want to exploit him. I don't care what this boy got to do. Yeah. Put his tail on the line, whatever. Casting couch here, casting couch there. It don't matter. If my son, I'm going to breed him to be right and willing. Yes. Hot and ripe. Yes. Yes. In the capital of black entertainment, where all the zesties is looking for a new one. Yes. He sold his son. Ask him about that. Joe Jackson Jeff. Doug is Michael. I mean, if the trend was still old, wearing knickerbockers and dancing, Doug would have been doing that. But the thing was to act like he was a gangster. He had just watched Lil Wayne, so he like, oh, daddy, I want to do the music. He like, yeah, boy, go ahead, I want you doing that music thing, yo, so you could get us out of this poverty. Because you feel me, my back hurt, and I can't work for all these kids. That's why we getting all this goddamn state assistance. Just like the state going to assist us with some other things, you feel me, because I've been working with them. Yeah. So if you got women that work with the state, they get paid with the state, and you feel me, and they poor, what they be doing with the men. So this boy he just got all these kids, he getting all this public assistance, and then just, yeah. Now, I'm speaking hypothetically, right? To be honest, it's spooky that I'm saying this right now, and I just went on that type of little run of saying all those weird things, right? But if you look at some of the other things that I done said that sound kind of wild at the moment, but then we wind up getting proof, well, that's going to make this live stream different. Because some of this stuff, you like, what he just say? I know. Just remember, it's going to be one of them ones that's going to be like, yo, y'all remember that time? I'm telling you, remember some of the weird elements that I mentioned that you're shocked by. That if none of it shocked you, then you already hit. If some of the things you just was thinking, cat, remember it. Seriously, remember. You don't gotta tell me later. Just you remember for yourself. I don't need to know. I don't need you to tell me, yo, you did. Nah. Sometimes when I remember, I gotta check with y'all. Yo, didn't I say that? Or to re-reference a point, I'll say, yo, remember I said that. But when you figure it out, you don't have to come back and say, yo, hey, yo, poster, yo, I do, yeah, I think you was selling. And I thought you was bumping. You don't get, nah. Just to be honest, I don't. I am not slick for being able to tell what these people was up to, y'all. Just to let y'all know. No. The blueprint already been documented, y'all. I promise. Yeah, some major players kind of put me deep. It's just you can't really name them because there's so many different things. So it's like, and my job, I'm cheating a little bit. I am cheating a little bit, y'all. So I'm using the part of me trying to figure out how the smoke and mirrors of rap music work and how to get an artist to be able to cross the threshold. Me choosing to try to figure that out helped me understand the smoke and mirrors, which is like almost all media is based on this same foundation, y'all, the play. So if y'all want to know why I can step into these other joints and peep it like that, it's the same formula. I wasn't trained or it ain't fancy. No, it's not advanced, y'all. Telling you, they slapping us in the face with simplicity, actually. It's elaborate on the web, the connections, which you'll undermine. Because it's none of your business to put these pieces together. Real rap. It's nobody's business to try to put these pieces together. Your job is to go to your job. Watch entertainment as entertainment. Why would you try to pluck it apart? You feel me? I get that, y'all. I let regular people watch TV. I don't bother them. I used to play with people a little bit. Yo, you watching a dumb box. You feel me? I don't even watch TV. Nah. I was tripping a little bit. You can't even do that. That shit for regular people to endure, and that's the shit they do when they not fucking working. It's just a part of it. But I don't like the manipulation. The fact that the news channels play the same damn thing regardless of what channel it is. I find that odd and hard to believe. So I did research into it and I figured out how they was doing it. Yeah. So like if you want to know the blueprint out here, y'all. This ain't no like I be up here trying to predict and I'm smart as nah. Nope. That's how I'm able to tell y'all that other people know this shit too. Y'all don't remember? I be like, yo, these lawyers know more than me. Pay attention to the times where I start actually targeting certain people. Like, yo, no. These the people that really know. Like, if I'm hip to this part, these the people that really do this shit. What they doing? They selling us out. You see it. Trick is, do you want to see it? Ugly. Really nothing you could do but be conscious of it and choose to get with it or evade it. Like, so it don't, you're not the food of it. You understand? We ain't talking about, yo, we ready to go fight it. Nah, hell no. That ain't what this is. Hell no. Nah. You can't go in a stadium made for a sport that you ain't even, they made the sport, bro. It's their stadium. So trying to, you could play the game with them. You could go in a stadium and play the game with you. You could run a couple games with them. You feel me? You try and stop their game. Easy to see who playing with them, though. Easy to see who playing with them. I don't even like pointing it out because at certain times it's irrelevant. It don't matter what they up to. If they ain't really trying to point to people in a harmful way, I won't say nothing. I ain't tripping. It's just entertainment. You feel me? They playing the game. They just talking. You feel me? I ain't tripping. It's a topic and it get the people talking. Is it harmful? Sometimes media ain't harmful. Certain times it is, and I can see it. I bet you a lot of people that work in media don't watch it. I'm telling you. I bet you it burn their soul. I would love to see a whole bunch of room full of media and we secretly like got them in a bar, right? And we like play like news clips loud over the TVs, like spontaneously, just to see them cringe. I bet you all of them be pissed, y'all. I bet you they hate TMZ and all these types of news cycles that repeat these dumbass stories and all this and keep the people yeah, in la la land. You understand? Swear to God, y'all. I would love to see that. The people that work in it though. Or just follow some of these people that run these news companies or these stations or these networks, right? On a date, when they leave work and see how much screen time they got. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? All right, they make the shit that keep us attracted to our screen, right? Let's follow Holmes and see how much time he spend watching his screen. I'll wait. Nah, Cloud, less than 2 hours, cuz. My shit under 2 hours. Yeah, Cloud. Yeah. Yeah, Cloud. Yeah. And look, if we look at the data usage, what they actually using the time on, all incoming. Bet it. All incoming or outcome, you feel me? And normally it's going to be one way or the other. Seriously, either you real important and everybody call you, or you use the phone for your job. So you a hawk. So you calling a whole bunch of people. Ain't no whole bunch of I be on no screen on no goddamn applications that somebody made to profit that sells commercials. First off, all applications sell commercials, just to let you know. So it's TV, just to let you know. So let's just go ahead and chalk that up. This is them. Yes, this is the same people. Yes, sir. Soon as you seen the ads pop up, you should have known. Yeah. If you want to understand how it worked, just go look at the Super Bowl commercials importance, look at how much it costs, and then trickle down. Yeah. Anybody with a real mind, if you go to school to get in the media, right, and you got a good heart, and say you get introduced to a high level job in media, right? If your moral code don't kick in about, 2 to 3 years in, where you really start questioning, like, hold up, bro, could we be doing something better with this option to flood these people with all this goddamn media? If you got a moral code, you gonna realize, hold on, bro, we flooding these people with a whole bunch of flim flam, and it's actually intended to be that way. Like, they're doing exactly their job. Actually, a tight knit world of really making sure everybody stay in compliance. You can't go out of line. Seriously. But look, this the scary part, y'all. How the fuck is that consistent from San Francisco to goddamn New Jersey? Think about that. Like, the news networks all across the nation of United States all televise the same shit, y'all. They do their local spin with the national spin. That's the same. Both spins is the same, though. Real rap, down to the timing. No exaggerations. So I ask you, what Jeff really up here doing, y'all? If he picking up some of them same talking points. Seriously. Y'all ain't noticed? He picking up similar talking points that we heard being spoke on that seem redundant. Yeah, if you ain't noticed, if you pay attention to some of his talking points, you heard these very same exact talking points. So he came on, he defended Woody about a half hour. Said Woody's just basically trying to survive, which is preposterous, right? All right. Then he defended Trump. He went to Trump. Then he went to Kente with the liquor license and club liqueur. Pay attention. So I'm just saying, y'all, we might want, to pay closer attention to some of these people that's walking around using the opportunity to promote ideas and messages at vulnerable moments. You understand? Real rap. Because if he was this political, where he was at 4 years ago when everybody was out talking, did he come out and talk then? I mean, every 4 years you got something that pop off, to be honest, where he was at. So he just got political. Okay. Salute to him.